Welcome everybody, Quick Fuse here with another episode of Mythic Talks. Today we're doing a really special interview with my co-owner, my partner, the legendary C4. I'm here hosting this one with Mr. Epic Beast. Welcome in everybody. Welcome in guys. I hope you guys are having a great day. We're going to keep this one a little bit shorter than the other ones and get everything kind of rocking and rolling here.
You know it.
Okay, we'll get right into it. So C4, how did you get into Halo?
I got into Halo. One of my friends bought an Xbox for Christmas to play the Knights of the Republic and the Star Wars game, and he ended up getting Halo for Christmas. And I'd always be there on the weekends, and ended up playing the CE campaign about in 2003, and then Halo 2 dropped about 6 months later, and then played some LANs with friends, and before you know it, they got Xbox Live, and that's how it all got started. They were playing online a lot, and I just grinded. I grinded whenever I could when I went to their house, on the weekends.
Started from the beginning. I love it.
Yes, sir.
That's what happens when you're old, Beast.
Yeah.
Come on, get with the times here. We're older.
You can still be old and start on Halo 2.
That is true, actually.
Once they got on Xbox Live, when Halo 3 came out, I was able to, Halo 3 came out, I was able to get my friend to go in half on an Xbox, the Halo 3 edition. And then, we got live, and then that's where the grind started from the very beginning, from CE to Halo 3.
Awesome. We know you as C4 around here. Your gamer tag is the amazing C4. You go by Legend C4 and everything else. You need, you have an identity crisis here, but how did you come up with your gamer tag?
Well, okay, I'll try to keep it as short as possible. We started out playing the H2 online and got a couple 2 months, and we made a couple tags. The first one, I was trying to go for Phantom Dark and actually misspelled it, and it was called Fathom Dark. And then the other one was Legendary C4. And I got the nickname C4 when I was playing basketball in high school, and I was a freshman on the freshman team, and I was the water boy for like the varsity team, just to hang out with the boys. And then some dude, this rapper guy named Cord, just started calling me C4. I had no clue why. And then before you know it, I was just like, that sounds dope. I'll make that my Xbox gamer tag. And then, Legendary C4 was that for a little bit. I changed it. I made another account, but this one had a 4 for the A instead. And then it became C4 Hayabusa. We had a little clan that was COFOUR, and then I changed it to just C4 the number Hayabusa. And then before you know it, I was like, I'm gonna change it again. And I was like, I don't know what to change it to. And so I just like the Amazing Spider-Man that came out that summer. I was like, the Amazing C4 sounds great. Let's go with it. And then I stuck with that since 2012. And on Twitter, I was originally Legendary C4, and then I made Legend C4 on Twitch. And then this is a long time ago. Okay. Give me a break. You know what I'm saying? It's just Legendary. Okay, so the part of Legendary came from our friends beating the campaign on Legendary, and they thought it would be cool. So my friend Chaz made a Legendary Chaz account. My friend Doug made Legendary Doug, and then I beat the campaign on Legendary, and then I made Legendary C4. And so that's how that came to be.
Yeah, I know. I'm always mistyping, because I gotta remember which name for which platform. We gotta sync you up there.
You need to figure that out.
Well, I'm Legendary C4 on Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, Legends C4 Gaming on Facebook and Instagram. I don't know why I did. I can change those. I try to change it on Twitch, but I think somebody already has Legendary C4. Who have you already?
We'll buy them out.
We need it. We need to figure it out and buy them out. And then I'll be down to change it.
Anyways, you've been playing Halo from the start. You've been playing a ton of Halo Infinite, but what's your favorite Halo game?
Whew, that's a difficult one. I'm just gonna choose one. I really like Infinite. Obviously, it's a very great game, probably one of the best near the top. But I would go with Halo 2. I just love Halo 2. The skill glitches, the quad shot, BXB, BXR, just the battle rifle in general is an amazing weapon. And that it's the best battle rifle of any Halo game. Sorry for all you Halo 3 folks or whatever, what have you, Infinite folks. And the sword is amazing. Love the lunge on that thing. Love the sword canceling. The super jumps. You can YY with the sword, like pull it out of your pocket and just rip across the map and shred somebody. And then the sniper is probably one of my favorite snipes out of all the Halo games.
Do you remember sword flying in Halo 2?
Yeah, yes. I used to do sword canceling and like fly in the air. The sword flying, yeah, you could literally like red reticle somebody from across the map and pull it out and then fly across.
Yeah, like
It's
the whole
insane.
hop in a vehicle passenger glitch, and
Yeah.
oh my gosh, I actually read about that in like a magazine. Remember those like freaking gamer
the gamer
whatever they're
magazines
called?
that everybody thought you were a loser when you had one.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, I
There's
totally
a couple
get
other
that.
There's a couple other things that like you could like boost with the Wraith and knock somebody in the air. That was cool. I liked it. The one thing I really liked about Halo 2 was the fact when you shot somebody in the face with a sniper, their body just did a backflip basically. And then out of all the Halos, I think Halo 2 has the best montage capabilities. Some of the best montages of all time have been produced with Halo 2 clips. So it's just it's fantastic.
So playing Halo 2, what rank were you in Halo 2?
So starting off, we played LAN in campaign, and then when we got on live, I think it was around like 2006 is when we started LANing, but 2007 is when I got online, probably like around April or May of that year, if I can remember. And within like 2 months, I think the highest rank I got was 29. Most of the really like good kids were like mid 30s, like 35. The super good people were like, 40s to 50s. Like if you were a pro or a cheater, or a modder, you were there. But yeah, I was 29. I was pretty decent. I think that was a lot harder to be 29 in that game than it was in Halo 3. I think a 29 in Halo 2 would be equivalent to like a 40 or something in Halo 3.
Nice.
So yeah.
So obviously having such a history and stuff with Halo and everything like that, like you've played a lot of different game types and modes, obviously. So what is your favorite game type and mode?
I used to be a big Slayer fanboy. I used to hate objective. I don't know. I think that was in Halo 3, but I've changed over the years. Free for all is one of my most favorite game types. But I think if you picked a Halo and you picked a game mode, I would go with Halo 2 free for all and midship. That would probably be my favorite game mode to go along with the game. And Infinite would probably be, I would think, oddball.
Yeah, nice.
It's not going to be Assault because of C4 explodes. No.
Assault's fun, but oddball, you got more chances to to make the game, to control the game. I feel like Assault just takes too damn long right now. It's a fun game mode, but I don't know. We just started playing it
a little.
Yeah, it is growing on me.
A lot of people don't like it, but we'll
I
see
like
it.
it.
I'm excited to see the pros on it.
Oh yeah, for sure. We're gonna see some long games.
And it's already been shown today.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Anyways, what was your first tournament?
First tournament, it was at a GameStop, locally, and we went there. I think you could, you had like I think 4-week qualifier, and basically you showed up. If you won your match that day, you were automatically qualified to play on the midnight release night of Halo 3. So I went with a friend. We won our game. We got our qualifier, and then in a 2v2, and then we went to the finals that night. And I think we might have won a match that night, but you got a free copy. And then my buddy, who was really good, he actually ended up losing. We expected him to win the tournament, and he lost, unfortunately. But that was my first tournament. It was 2007. I'm pretty sure, like somewhere between August and September.
I miss like pop-up tournaments like that, like shit at the mall. Like,
oh yeah,
yeah. Like I did a Skate 3 like Zoomies competition one time. It's like I miss
the dudes that worked at the GameStop. They literally started renting out the local theater. They'd rent out 2 theaters, and then they had it like a system link in the fucking wall. Basically, it was fucking sick. Like you just plug it in, and it was just literally a router built in. And so like we would they would host. They hosted a couple like 2v2 and 4v4 tournaments there. I ended up losing my first one. Just to give you a little story, is my friend played. He picked up another guy on Halo 3 forums locally. Somehow found him, and it just as good. He wouldn't pick me up. He thought I fucking sucked or something. And so,
well, you do. So,
well, me and my buddy Chaz, ended up getting there, and I was just telling my buddy that didn't pick me up, I was like, they were doing coin flips to pick the first map, right? And I said, how funny would it be if I picked Sand Trap if I won the coin flip? And he said that'd be lame as hell. And then I won the coin flip, and I picked Sand Trap. And then me and my buddy hitting the little huts with fucking brute shots and shit. And every time they saw us, we were fucking ratting, and we ended up winning by like one kill. And they were chasing us down with 10 seconds left, and we ended up winning. And he got pissed and like slammed his controller on the floor.
Oh my god!
But yeah, to keep it short, we won two. I won 2 2v2s, and then I won 2 4v4s, and I think I lost 2 of those at those theater tournaments.
Yeah, awesome. A couple of quick rapid fire questions here. What do you like about the current events, and who is your favorite team currently?
So what I like about events, I like the whole aura about the events. Just being there, I'm always hyped, even when I don't get sleep, dude. I'm just wired. But the community is definitely the number one thing. Just being in the atmosphere, I love it. I thrive in it. But yeah, I'm really a competitor at heart, so that's one reasons I do go out. And then obviously just to get to see the pros face to face and talk to some of them, like Neighbor and Elamite and Penguin, some of the people I've chatted with, they're really cool dudes. And so that's probably what I like. But favorite team, well, last year it was SSG. I don't know who it's going to be this year. I'm kind of leaning maybe towards Shopify at the moment, believe it or not. So there you go. We'll see what they can do.
A lot of people always ask, like, who's on your Halo Mount Rushmore? So let's just ask, like, your top 5 favorite Halo pros.
Oh, top 5. Whew. Well, favorite all-time team would be Final Boss. But, yeah, on the Mount Rushmore, definitely be Ogre 2, the freaking GOAT, obviously. I would put Washi on there. I'd probably put Pistola on there. And then let me think. God, this is hard. I'd put Karma up there because he was goated in free-for-all. Halo 2 didn't drop a single free-for-all in 1 year. And then, so that's what, 4 people. And then I'd probably put Ogre 1 and Strong Side up there as well. Even though that's probably, I think there's only like 5 people on Mount Rushmore, but we'll put 6. Why not?
There's actually 4.
We're building
4. I'm way off. My math is off. I'm terrible.
We're building new heads. It's okay.
Yeah, we're building more.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
of course, you put the free-for-all person up there as you are very adept at that game type.
He's also the best 1v1 player in Halo 2 too. So you had to get top 4 through the whole event, and then once you got to the top 8, they played 1v1s instead of free-for-all. So he was also beastly at that.
That's kind of an interesting format for tourneys, and that's something that would be kind of cool to run an infinite.
I kind of like it, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. And you also had to play in them to get seeding points for the 4v4, so it was very interesting. So Friday was all night, all day and night free for all. So that was pretty sick.
Yeah, awesome. With that being said, obviously there's a couple of different questions here. So obviously having the community, you mentioned that it's the best part of Halo in general and the events and everything like that. What is your favorite part about the community, and what do you like about it, and why do you still continue to be involved with the community so much?
Well, my favorite part is just like the support you get, especially when you're putting yourself out there. Everybody's like just they support you as long as you're in a positive light, you're spreading a good message. They're going to have your back. They're going to be there. I like that part. I like all the grassroots tournaments that people hold, like, Halo Lives On, SWAT Nation, so on and so forth, those types of things. It's really fun just to get in there and engage. And even if you don't win, you have some good fun, and you don't always play the sweats in those, but sometimes, but you just get in there and have fun. And then what keeps me coming back is really, to be honest, it's not just Halo and like the pros, but like it's just the people. I think just knowing that I'm going to get to see them at another LAN, and then I can be part of that grassroots tournament scene, and then not only play but host. And so I don't know. I like hosting tournaments. It's just kind of fun, honestly.
Yeah,
definitely ties into starting.
It's fun for me. Like, yeah.
Starting Mythic Gaming with Kelly here gets you right into that. So
yes, sir.
Very excited for that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Absolutely awesome. So one final question for you, obviously being the co-owner with myself here of Mythic Gaming. When this first started, it was just a group of us friends here. deciding to run some opens, play some HRL matches, do some rec leagues, that kind of stuff. And this org that we have is ever evolving, and it's evolved very, very quickly. In my opinion, things are starting to ramp up, especially in the last kind of couple of weeks here as of when we're recording this podcast. What do you hope to accomplish with Mythic Gaming, and how can we achieve that?
Well, what I hope to accomplish is just creating, just an environment and maintaining that environment that's already been placed by the, set by the grassroots community, and just hosting tournaments and accomplishing that. We've already done, that somewhat. And so that was one of the goals, is just like have a place where, in a name that we can fall under to do those tournaments and build a reputation and a brand of just excellence. And then, I think putting out content is another thing that's going to help us accomplish, just being in that scene and just being, really, honestly, the whole goal to me is just being there and being a part of it, and not, not necessarily being known, but like having that's, not that spotlight, but just, how do I describe it? Just being there and like, not recognition, just being involved, with everybody and like, and stuff like, that's really what it comes down to for me, is just like, I wanted to be a part of it. And that's how we're doing it. We're just being a part, we're doing it,
Yeah, that's
awesome.
So,
we do tournaments and put content out and we compete, and that's really all there is to it. We show up to the events, that's how you do it.
Absolutely. That was the last question that I personally had, Beast. Do you have any final questions with C4?
No final questions, but I just wanted to say thank you, C4, for being an outstanding member of this community. It was awesome meeting you at Worlds, and I can't wait to hang out with you at some more HCS events. For everyone watching this video, look for the tall guy in the C4 hat. Very friendly person. And yeah, just thank you. Excited for what we're doing here at Mythic Gaming.
Yes, sir. Thank you, everybody, for coming and hearing my TED Talk. I'll take it easy.
Absolutely, everybody. Thank you so much. Again, we're going to sign off here. If you like this video, obviously hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. Your support is unwavering. We love the support of the community, and that's why we put these on. And make sure to follow all of our socials, which will be linked down in the description below. Peace.